Hi, everybody. Justin Dion, the Assistant Dean of Academic and Bar Success at Western New England University School of Law. So just kind of continuing my series of things to consider and think about as you are applying for the bar. And in being more specific in regards to the bar application process. So my prior video talked a little bit about credit reports and how the bar examiners are going to get access to your credit report in most cases, and it's a good idea to pull one on your own to know what's out there, and if there are errors or issues or concerns, you can then address that in your application. The other piece of information that the bar examiners will typically ask for is a copy of your law school application. So they will typically reach out to the registrar of the law school and ask the registrar to send them a copy of your law school application. And typically what they will do is they will compare your law school application with your bar application. So for example, if your law school application asked a question, have you ever been arrested? And you put no, and then on your bar application, again, have you ever been arrested? And you put yes, that may raise an issue for them where they will contact you and inquire why the discrepancy. Sometimes the discrepancy isn't really a discrepancy at all. In many cases, the way that the bar, the law school application is worded is different than the way that the bar application is worded, in such a way that you very well could answer no on the law school application and yes on the bar application, and that's certainly fine based on the verbiage. However, if in fact it's a close call, or if in fact, thinking back, you should have actually put something more on your law school application, most schools have a procedure by which you can amend your law school application. I know that sounds a little strange because most of you are getting ready to head out the door, get your diploma and exit. It seems strange to amend your law school application, but it actually is important because, as I said, if you have inconsistencies between your bar application and your law school application, that may raise some red flags with the bar examiners who might be concerned about your truthfulness. And again, if you were lying or deceptive on your law school application, again, that's certainly a concern. Or are you lying? Maybe you put yes, I was arrested on your law school application. On your bar application, you put no. Again, same problem. They may ask why the discrepancy. And again, the concern is, are you being dishonest now as you're filling out your bar application? Remember that the bar examiner's goal is as a gatekeeper, and their goal is to protect the public from dishonest attorneys who may cause them harm, may steal funds or commit other harmful acts against them. So acts of dishonesty are of great concern to the bar examiners. So again, most schools, including Western New England, will give you a copy of your law school application if you don't have it. And it's a good idea to review that before you provide information on your bar application, just to make sure everything lines up. If by chance you look back at that the law school application, if you look at that law school application and you say, geez, that question, it's a close call, but I probably should have disclosed something there because I'm going to have to disclose it on my bar application. Again, most schools will have a policy or a process by which you can amend your law school application. Again, I know that seems strange, as I said, because you're almost out the door, but it is worth investigating and pursuing in order to make sure when you apply for when you complete your bar application and apply for your law license, you have consistency in both of those. So again, at Western New England, that's a matter of talking to one of our associate deans. And again, they are able to work with you to make an adjustment to your application. If it's something minor or trivial, if it's something more serious, it will need to go through a committee before it can officially be updated. But as I said, getting that resolved now will put you in a much better situation as opposed to not resolving it and then having to backpedal and somehow explain to the bar examiners why you're not dishonest, why it was a mistake, why you forgot. It's better just to have consistency going into that process. Great. We'll see you next time.